right here. And man, have we got us a removal today. Huh, Charlie?
Oh, yes.
So, as you can see, the bees in this particular box, and we're in the St. Bernard yard. Oh yeah, today is September the 9th, 2025. And as you can see, the bees in this box decided to go submarine on us and build their hive underneath the box. And why they do this, there is, you know, I don't have any real reasons that I know of for certain. My theory is that when the new queen left this box to get mated, and it is from the splits, was a new queen, because the tape tells me that on the top. When she came back, instead of going inside of the box, she wound up going underneath it, and because it's a screen bottom, not a solid bottom, her pheromone, it's able to go up, and the other bees smelled her, and then they came out and started building this massive
And
colony.
now look what we've got.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. Now, early in the year when Charlie and I showed you this hive, and I said I was going to come back later and get it, the reason I want to come back and get it is because they generally don't make it through the winter and into the spring for us to split them. And I think my theory on that is because as the weather gets colder and the bees want to move up, which they would normally do, they can't, because there's a screen right there. And basically I would think that they starve out. Last year we had 2 or 3 of them, and the exact same thing happened. By the time spring came, the hive was already dead. So I want to remove these bees, and we can't leave them here. We're going to have to actually do a removal on them, and then transfer them up into the abbey. And when I do, I'll put a different bottom board on them. We're going to go a solid bottom on this one. But by the grace of God, we'll get these bees out of here and move them up to the abbey. Charlie, you ready to get these bees out of here?
Yeah, I think this will go so quick we'll be able to go have breakfast.
Yeah, it is early. What, it's only about 8 o'clock right now?
That's about
Something
it.
like that.
That's about it.
All right, let's go wrangle these bees.
All right.
So we got the tarp placed under there, and the reason I put the tarp under there is in case the bees, particularly our queen, drops down, I don't want her to go on the ground. And so the tarp is just going to help us keep the bees where we can see them. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is start to disassemble the hive, because I've got to take the boxes off, and we're going to put those in the van, and then when we get down to the bottom board, because we're going to take all of this off, and then when we get down to the bottom board, at that point we're going to have to start cut and comb it at that point. But I'll vacuum bees first.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's find out. And really no surprise, absolutely nothing up here in this second box. So I'm hoping that when we take this one off, but that one sounds pretty empty too. Let's just find out what's in there. I was hoping there's going to be some stores up in there, but we'll see. There's actually some in here, because I feel a little bit of weight. Let me go throw this in the van. All right. And so our second box looks about kind of like the same kind of deal. We've got honey in it. You can see. Now this is on the outside frame. It's actually a bunch of honey. Really nice. And this is all going to work out real well when we start transferring the bees, because all this honey is going to be placed in the second box, so that they're going to have their food is still going to be right there, and I won't have to feed them. And you know I don't like doing that. So that's really nice. We got a lot of honey. There's a few bees up in here, but we're going to leave all that stuff just like it is, and I'm going to move this box now into the truck. Oh my, this box is heavy. That is a mess, folks. That's a mess. So it's just going to be a process of vacuuming bees for a little while, and then I'll lift the bottom board off, and then we'll really be able to see that hive. It's gonna be dripping honey, I'm sure. If I pull the whole bottom board up, all the comb that is attached to the screen is going to tear, rip. We're going to get honey everywhere. I'm already worried about the robbing to start. So I want to minimize that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my knife and I'm going to actually just cut the screen out and then remove the board, and that way I can trim the wax off the bottom of the screen. Now the reason I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because they build that comb between the spacings of these 6x6s. So I needed to make all this level so I could take my knife and then separate the comb from that. And then I'll be able to take my long knife and stick it underneath there and cut the pieces of comb off as I go. But I needed to, in a way I probably didn't have to cut it off, because if I'm taking my knife and passing it along the bottom side of these timbers, it probably would work. But I want to get this comb out pretty much intact, and I don't know what the honey situation is in here, so I want to keep things as dry as possible. Now one thing I will say, and Charlie just saw it, our queen is probably already in the bee vac, judging from what the bees are telling us on it. So she probably is in there already with all those bees on it. As you saw for yourself, each one of these pieces of comb I took off of here, there was zero honey in it. This hive was just, I think, just a short period away from dying out, because they would not have gone back up into the top box. They would have starved out in the bottom box. At least this way, we're going to be able to save the hive. And as I was vacuuming that big bunch of bees below me right here, I was telling Charlie, I said, well, if she wasn't in the vac before, she's in the vac now, because that was a lot of bees. There's only a few more pieces of comb right here, and so we're going to go ahead and finish taking this thing out, and then I'll show you everything when we get it all done. Well, folks, that's right, it ain't there no more. There's still a few more. I'll get those. I sure wish I would have brought my honey bandit. It would have been here a lot less time, but managed to get them out. All right, we're headed up to the Abbey, and we're bringing you along and showing you what we got once we turn these girls loose. Catch y'all up at the Abbey. So this is all the comb, the brood comb that we took out of here, and there really is not a lot of it. So I'm going to try to get 2 frames of brood out of all of this. This is all just empty comb, and I'll just melt all that stuff down. And these 2 boxes are the boxes that were above the hive, and there's some frames of honey in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get 2 frames of brood from there, and we're going to put them in the box. Then I'm going to go through these 2 boxes and pulling the most amount of honey out of these 2 boxes. And then we're going to put them inside of that box as well. So we're going to get 2 frames of brood and 8 frames of honey, and that'll be enough to get this thing started. I got more frames that I can come back later and add another box with more honey. But for right now, that's the game plan that we're going to go forward with. And let me show you. I mean, it's a lot of bees. I don't know if that camera's going to be able to
Put it towards the light. Maybe we can see through it. Nope.
Yeah.
It is just solid bees.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of bees. All right, so let's go ahead and frame up 2 frames of brood real quick. And I'm going to be using the sections of comb that have the most amount of capped brood on it. There's that one. That one's got hardly anything. Hardly anything. Hardly anything. That's another pretty good one right there. So we're gonna use these 2 pieces in our frame. Everything lined up. There you go. We got 1 frame of brood. That's pretty good, actually. Right. Let's get the rubber bands on this, and we're going to get this in the box. There you go.
Looks good to me.
Set that right in the center. Now we're going through this box right here, and we're going to start pulling out frames of honey. I'm just going to dump the bees. I'm not even going to look for our queen. I want to get these bees in here as fast as we can and get them closed up. So it's going to be fast and furious. So hold on to your britches. Get a shot of them bees in this canister.
And there is a lot. Very careful.
Look at all them bees in there.
My goodness. Wall to wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good 4 pounds of bees in there.
At least.
And then on our lid. So we're going to shake these girls in first.
These are some real nice bees. Look how they're just going right back down to the comb.
All right, let's dump the bucket.
The mother load. This is the mother load. Okay, people, here it comes. Oh, there's the queen.
Let's put the lid on real quick. Keep them in there. All right, let's just see what it looks like. Folks, that's a lot of bees in there. There's our queen right here. Look at her. You got it all going?
I think we got it.
How's my hair?
Hair looks good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a haircut. It looks good.
All right, so what do you think about our little removal today?
Well, folks, this is how it went.
Tell us, Charlie.
Mr. Ed went and he evaluated the situation. He looked at it from the back, the front, and each side,
Yeah.
and underneath.
Yeah,
And he came up with Plan A.
yeah.
Normally we have a Plan B, but this time it was Plan A. And lo and behold, Plan A worked. That was a good removal.
Yeah,
I am proud of it.
oh, thank you, Charlie. Because usually, man, it's never the
never-
hand you dealt.
Right. But
and-
this time it was.
And there's no telling when we vacuumed that queen up, but we knew we did just from the activity of the bees on the bee vac. And then you saw when we just released her, there she was. So that part was good.
I tell you what, it was like that.
And without a doubt, had we not taken those bees from that location, they would have died because there was nothing down there. And as it is, the 9 frames of honey, that probably isn't going to be enough for them. So I'm going to have to either feed them or put some more honey frames in that box, because I think I'm going to drop another box on that one. I just want to get all the bees in there right now, clean up all that comb, and then we'll move on to the next stage of development.
That's it.
But the reason I really did want to do this today is because we are getting ready to get into our final nectar flow of the year.
Goldenrod.
Yeah, goldenrod. So, and plus our Drake elms here at the Abbey, we've got a bunch of them, and they're fixing to bloom any day now, so the bees will be getting pollen off of those things. So it's just a good time to do a removal, give the bees something to do to get their mind off of their removal, the stress
Yes,
that we
right.
just put them on, and get them back to work. So I think it was the right time, and especially for these bees, it was the right time.
And what's the date today?
Today is the 9th of September.
9th?
Yeah,
September the 9th.
right. So
Nice.
Charlie,
Yeah,
I got mine.
got the book.
Now, it's been a while since I did a shout out for the new members on the channel, and consequently I have quite a few names, so I apologize for the delay in getting your name on here. But I have to say the channel has really been growing thanks to all of you all watching and then subscribing, because in the last month alone I picked up almost 1,200 subscribers.
Whoa.
A lot of subscribers, and also in that mix was members. So those are people that want to give a little bit more, supporting me a little bit more. So they do $4.99 a month, and then that goes 30% goes to YouTube and 70% to Mr. Ed.
We
So-
can afford to go to Taco Bell now.
Oh, we're getting ready to go, but not to Taco Bell. So let me do the list of names, and I'm going to butcher a few of them, so bear with me. So Charlie, you do the easy ones.
Bear.
Bear, right?
That was
Next one,
easy.
Martin Gaisecki. I hope I said that right. That's pretty good. You ought to be able to get that one, Charlie.
What is that?
Quacks.
Quacks.
Quacks. What about that
You
one?
got a Leon.
No, Lon Jordan. All right, Charlie, you don't
That's
have
what
your
happens
glasses.
when you don't have glasses.
I'm going to just read them. So we got Bees and Trees, Lovatar, John Moss. Oh, this is going to be a bad one.
Oh, this one's good.
Paul McQuesky.
That's it.
No, McQuesick. Sorry, Paul.
But you're in there, Paul.
Bob Diorio, Luis Abreu,
Louise.
Luis, L-U-I-S, Luis.
Louise.
Luis. Michael Harris, and Tim
Tim.
Collins. Now, on Saturday, just 2 days ago, when I did live, so once a month I go live on the channel, 9 o'clock Central, 9 a.m. Central, and when I went live on last Saturday, one of the members, Teabag, was generous enough that she gifted 10
people.
people. So the way that works is if you're the next in line that leave a comment on the video, then you automatically are gifted a membership to the channel. And these are the 10 people that are gifted. So I know you can say that one, huh? Or can you read it?
Gunline.
Gunline Bees. That's Tim and Hannah. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time that somebody has gifted them a membership to my channel. What about that one?
Jill
Taylor. Jenna from Cali. Jessica M.
Was that Tim?
Kim. Kim Munn, M-U-N-N.
Yep. Cody.
E. Tate.
Gunn.
Joel Gunn.
Jut.
Jut. J-U-T.
Jut.
Kathy Searberry. And
Tara
Hughes. Tara Hughes. And those.
What's that tea bag for?
So tea bag was the lady that gifted all these ladies and gentlemen a membership to the channel.
There you go.
Thank you all for becoming members. Thank you for the memberships of all the memberships, and thank all the subscribers and viewers of my channel. So you hear the church bell ringing, Charlie?
Sure did.
So that means one thing.
Lunch.
So that's all I got.
That's all I have. Thanks for watching.
Keep on watching.
We'll be making more.
God bless, Mr. Ed.
And good time, Charlie.
We're out of here till when, Charlie?
Till the next video.
God bless everybody. Thank y'all.